You know, millions of kids around the world who have come from foster homes grow up and they grow out of those foster homes, but who's there to help them along the way once they move out of the system?
Yeah, there really is that age gap. You know, once you're 18 years old, what do? You don't have anyone caring for you. Well, there is a group that can help you, and you can get involved in the efforts to better children's life. We're joined by two people, right, Doug? Two people that can help us.
Eileen McCaffrey, Executive Director for the Orphan Foundation of America. It helps to ease the transition for foster children after they have aged out of the system. And we're joined by Jaleesa Suell, who is currently in the foster care system. Thank you both for joining us today. This is kind of a forgotten little segment of the foster care system. They grow up. They're no longer foster kids. And many of them go off to college or to jobs, but they lose that support structure. You're there to provide it after they've
That's right. About 25,000 leave foster care each year. And then what? It's goodbye and good luck. Well, that's not good enough. We don't do that to our own children. So what the Orphan Foundation does is we provide support, and our support is both monetary. We do grants for college and vocational specialized training, but it's moral support. We have a mentor program. We have a care package program. Students, like their peers, are getting care packages. 7,500 care packages are sent each year to young people across the country.
So you really see that there are foster parents. We all have heard horrible stories, and my older sister works with foster kids in Texas, so she's told me so many different things that, you know, there's people kind of wash their hands of it. Once they're done, it's like, okay, you're not my responsibility anymore. It's heartbreaking to hear.
You know, it's like anything else. You have wonderful people who absolutely make a lifelong commitment to foster youth. And then you have some that, you know, they put someone new in the home and they wish that person well, but they are there for the younger children. And maybe, why isn't there more of a role for us, for community? I mean, an 18-year-old, a 19-year-old, they are transitioning to adulthood. They should be off in college. They should be, you know, with peers. They still need relationships, but maybe it's not so much a mom and dad. It's an aunt and uncle.
I remember from my own first year in college and from my children's years in college that's a really stressful time where you really feel alone and you need support. And if you don't have it, man, that's just incredible stress and hardship.
Probably knows a little bit about this. You're 19 years old. You're in that stage where things have changed, right?
Definitely. And
tell us a little bit about your life after you turned 18 and what you went through.
Well, after I emancipated, graduated from high school, I really didn't have anywhere to go. However, I have a CASA worker, a court-appointed special advocate, who volunteered to take me into her home for the summer. And if it wasn't for her, I definitely would have been out on the street alone.
Wow. So what would you have done? That must have been a really frightening thought that you were facing that prospect.
I don't know. I think I would have tried to scramble up some kind of resources because I knew that I couldn't come to DC until school year started.
But you were lucky to have that. You were lucky to have that. So what did it mean to you in terms of just adjusting to life after foster care?
It's definitely a big step. Not everyone has support. And if there is support out there, it's limited. So we definitely need to get the community involved. It definitely takes a village to raise a child, and that's what we're trying to get out there.
And a neat thing that you guys are doing, this is going on today or tomorrow, the care packages?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, basically assembling these care packages for people, and for people like yourself to get them. What would that meant to you when you were younger, to get something that, wow, somebody cares for me?
Exactly that. Someone loves me. Right now, my roommates, I have 3 roommates, they get care packages like every other week, and I'm just like, oh, I wish I had someone to send me something. So when I get the care packages from OFA, I'm like, oh, someone loves me. So it is a good feeling. It is a good feeling.
But care packages are just one thing. There's lots of other things you can do for kids who've aged out of the foster care system.
That's right. Mentoring. We have a national mentoring program. We match young people up with someone. It's online. It's supported so that the mentor gets a lot of training, and it's a one-on-one commitment that they make. And it's like, you know, we talk to our own kids online, and it's close, but it's not too close for them. It's a great way for people to really become involved and share their profession, share some of the things they've learned. We have an intern program. It's Intern America. We will bring 26 students to DC for 6 weeks. We're placing them all over on the Hill, in NGOs, in companies. We need more sponsors.
And Eileen, we're basically out of time here, but real quickly, if you work for a company and you want to sponsor somebody who's aging out of the foster care system, how do you get in touch with you? Can you do it?
Absolutely. We're on the web, orphan.org. And our phone number is 571-203-0270.
Okay, good to know.
Eileen McCaffrey, Executive Director for the Orphan Foundation of America, and Jaleesa Suell, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And coming up,